Hey YouTube, Untamed here. So as you can see by the title, right after I posted my last video, kind of poking at Toyota a little bit for some of the recent changes that they've made with their newer vehicles, mainly their price tag and the hybridization of everything and the downsizing of motors of everything. I got some pretty adverse feedback from some of my peers in the YouTube community. Some other Toyota-focused YouTubers, I'm not going to say any names, they kind of gave me some adverse feedback. They were kind of shocked that I would consider doing a video like that. They're a bit appalled by the idea of it. And the more I kind of thought about it, at first I was kind of, I was a little frustrated that they felt that way. But the more I thought about it, the more I kind of understood where they're coming from. Because, a lot of these YouTubers, they have purposely taken the path of least resistance. And I don't fault them for that. I don't fault them for that at all. Honestly, it would be super easy for me to just highlight and promote the new Tacoma, highlight and promote that new Tundra, Sequoia, the hybridization of everything. It'd be pretty easy for me to do that because there is still a lot to like about the new Toyotas, but there's also, in my opinion, a lot to dislike. So I feel like I couldn't do that to you guys and feel like I could look myself in the mirror, feel like I was being honest and keeping my own integrity and speaking about this stuff. Personally, I feel as though it's okay to call a spade, right? And you should be honest about that. And I love Toyota. Look at my other 1,000 videos outside of that last video. I highlight Toyota all the time, and I have for years, because I do love the brand. And I honestly believe if you do love something and you appreciate something, you should absolutely be critical of it too, and not be afraid to be critical of it. Those guys, they've highlighted Toyota very well. They kind of highlight the flaws a little bit and jab at them a little bit, barely, but they do it in a very tactful fashion, and I can't say I blame them, if I'm being honest with you guys, because it's worked out for them. It's worked out for them very well. They're getting invites to these, unveiling events, these off-roading events, staying in 5-star hotels on Toyota's dime. It's working out for them very well. And why would you bite the hand that feeds you at the end of the day? The difference between me and a lot of these guys is I don't rely on YouTube as a primary source of income. Anything I make from YouTube is extra, and it's great, and I love it, and I'm very appreciative of it. Appreciative of you guys supporting the channel, I really am. But this could all go away tomorrow, and I'll be able to take care of my family just fine, because I have a day job that I really enjoy, and I take tremendous pride in, and that will continue to be the case. I went to school for the last 12 years so I can be good at my job every single day, right? And that will continue to put food on my table for my family. So this is all extra. But for a lot of these other YouTubers, this right here is a primary source of income for them. And, well, why would you bite the hand that feeds you? If you keep highlighting or promoting a company like Toyota and they keep inviting you to events, why would you change it? So I understand that they couldn't fathom the idea of that last video of mine. I understand that they were maybe a bit appalled by it because they would never do a video like that. They could not do a video like that without, totally turning their back on Toyota, at least feeling that way anyway. So, whereas me, I truly believe that freedom of speech is a beautiful thing, right? You guys know I've been in the military for the last 11 years. I take tremendous pride in having freedom of speech, right? As I wore the uniform for it, and I continue to do that on the side now. So I really am a firm believer of that, and I'm gonna continue to shoot you guys straight because of that. Even if it means never ever getting an invite to a Toyota event. I've come to grips with that, and I've accepted that. I want to make that very clear because I have purposely taken the path of a little bit more resistance on purpose because it's truly how I feel. And I feel pathetic that I even have to explain this, but that's kind of where I'm at. I purposely have consciously made a decision to say I'm gonna continue to be honest with you guys and myself. If it means being able to look myself in the mirror at night and say, hey, I'm not just hyping up a brand, crossing my fingers to get an invite to something, right? The fact that they're charging so much money for a 4-banger Toyota Tacoma is a flaw. Let's talk, it's okay to call that a flaw. Over 50 grand for a 4-banger Tacoma. That doesn't even sound right coming out my mouth, right? Same goes for like the new Tundra. Lots of flaws in it. It is no longer that super reliable platform that we have all come to expect and love from the brand. So we should absolutely talk about that and say it, right? Without being afraid to say that. So I can go on and on, but really I just kind of want to voice that to you. I was kind of shocked that I got that adverse feedback immediately after posting that last video, and they're encouraging me to delete it. They're encouraging me to take it down. You should take it down, as if taking that down would help my chances of getting an invite to a Toyota event, So I would never do that. I'm gonna continue to shoot you guys straight, even if it does serve as my own detriment on YouTube here, right? I owe it to you guys, and well, I owe it to myself to kind of keep integrity within this channel here, and I'm gonna continue to do that. So I just wanted to kind of walk that through with you guys. I know maybe a pointless video here, but I just want to kind of just share my thoughts on that, right? You should absolutely continue to call a spade a spade. If something doesn't feel right to you, doesn't look right to you, speak up. Even on YouTube here, a lot of you guys don't agree with me always. You know how easy it is to mute you or block you from the channel? You're 2 clicks away from me blocking you or muting you from my channel. A lot of YouTubers will quickly block or mute people who constantly disagree with them or kind of fight back with them. I don't do that, right? As you guys know, I often kind of engage with you and kind of go back and forth with you sometimes because, again, I believe in freedom of speech, and I don't expect you to be sheep and just follow what I'm saying. Argue with me a little bit, provide your feedback to me if it's contrary to what I'm saying. I want to read that and I want to see it, and I owe you that respect to kind of keep you around the channel, not just click and mute you and block you from the channel, right? So I digress, guys. I just wanted to explain that to you. I'm gonna continue to shoot you straight. YouTube is a fun, wonderful side hobby for me, and that's what it's always going to be, right? And I enjoy this. So sincerely, guys, I do appreciate you supporting the channel. If you do appreciate my transparency and honesty, I would sincerely appreciate it. If you haven't already, please consider liking and subscribing. Eventually one day, this will perhaps be a large enough channel where we can actually make a positive impact on our favorite vehicle manufacturer, Toyota. So thanks for watching as always. Until next time.